This video should be a little bit shorter. There's only 2 questions for this. Which of the following is the equation of the inverse? So when you're finding an inverse, there's 2 steps. The first step is you switch the x and y. That's not x plus y, that says x and y. Now this one's a little bit harder. Step 2, you got to solve for y. So here I go, y equals 4x minus 2. You switch the x and y, and now we have to solve for y. This is just a linear function, so it's not too terrible. I'm going to add 2 to both sides. So I have x plus 2 equals 4y. Now we divide by 4. We have to divide all of this by 4. So you end up with x plus 2. Now look, I could split this up, because usually that's what happens. So we'll start here. This is 1/4 x, and 2 over 4 is the same thing as 1/2. So you generally, for a multiple choice, have to do some simplifying. So our answer is number 1. Next page. This one is a little bit more difficult. The one thing we have to add here is at the end we have to use function notation. Okay. H of x, for our purposes, I'm going to switch that to a y, and then I am going to switch both x and y values. So this becomes y plus 3 all over 2y. Okay, we got a fraction, so I am going to move this one to the other side. I'm going to multiply both sides by 2y. Same idea as cross multiplying. So now I have 2xy, those cross off, and here you have 1y plus 3. The difficulty with this problem is you have 2 terms with y values in them. So I'm going to move this one over here to the left. Some more room. You can't combine these because one has an x and one doesn't. So I have 2xy minus 1y equals 3. To get y by itself, the first thing we're going to do is treat that like a GCF. I'm going to factor it out. So I have y, and then 2x minus 1 equals 3. Divide both sides by 2x minus 1. So I'm left with y equals 3 over 2x minus 1. The last thing you want to do is put it back into function notation. So it's not a y equals, it's the inverse function of h equals 3 over 2x minus 1. And that is how you do inverses.